It's the meat event. It's the last fight of the year, and this fight is going to be insane. I cannot wait to see who you're going to go with because both Colby Chaos Covington and Rocky Leon Edwards are two absolute savages, and both guys are extremely confident that they're going to get this one done on Saturday. Leon Edwards, we keep seeing him getting better and better. I saw him live at the O2 against Usman the second time, and the way he was able to just dominate that fight when the first iteration was, I don't say him getting dominated, but him about to lose the fight, and then obviously the legendary head kick that brought him back. But the improvements he made all around and how well he performed in that second iteration, to me, showcased that Edwards is really peaking. And Colby, meanwhile, every time we see him, also gets better. We haven't seen him in 2 years, so I'm curious, Meat Boy, has Colby been getting better as Leon has been getting throughout the past 2 years? And if so, is he going to have enough to, in front of the American crowd, in front of the former president, find a way to get this one done over Rocky?
I feel like this is just an absolute, redemption arc for Colby coming back, lost to Usman both times, and this is his redemption of maybe he couldn't beat Usman, but MMA math does not matter because he is going to beat Leon Scott, which Leon Scott beat Usman twice, which then Usman beat Colby twice. So doesn't make sense, but yet it's going to make sense. I like this fight. I do worry that Leon might be the bigger guy in this fight, but I'm hoping that Colby has really been grinding the last 2 years, really been studying up on this matchup. I mean, he has had all the time in the world to really dial in Leon Edwards and really figure out that puzzle, I guess you could say. So I like Colby in this. I think he wins by decision. If he KOs Rocky, that would be the craziest thing ever. But I think this is going to go decision either way.
Yeah, I could definitely see that, and I feel like in the first installment of Leon versus Usman, that Leon by head kick was probably the craziest outcome that I could think of. So Colby's probably going to go in here and somehow win by a first round head kick or something insane. But I am curious to see if this fight does go the distance, and I think that could be fair. I don't know if Colby can win a finish, but we'll see if something miraculous happens in Vegas. And if you think that Colby's been spending the last 2 years productively, really trying to piece that puzzle, as you put it, what do you think is going to be the recipe to take out Leon Edwards? Is it going to be the just weaponized pace and pressure where Colby's trying to take him down the entire time and firing the just volume after volume type stuff? Like, if he's figured out the puzzle, what's the solution? Would you say for Colby?
I think the puzzle for Colby is he needs to display why he is a D1 athlete, not a D2 scrub, and put that wrestling into gear, the kicks, the punches, all of it together, and just prove that he is the best in that division. That's what I see is his only way to victory. If he gets stuffed every takedown, he needs to just get one, just to get Leon Scott guessing and worried about that takedown. He needs to feel it. If Leon Scott stuffs every takedown, it's not going to look good for Colby, but I'm assuming Colby, as a D1 athlete, not a D2 scrub, is going to ragdoll him at will. And hopefully he's been practicing that stand-up and that power, and he'll surprise us all this weekend. Maybe a finish.
Yeah, the Edwards takedown defense obviously will be huge. I know that there was some narratives going out there how he used a lot of fence grabs to help deal with Usman's offensive wrestling, so perhaps the ref is going to be pretty keen on that. And if Colby's able to take him down, then I want to know if he can keep him there, and maybe the Division One acumen that you're highlighting will pay dividends in that one. But this one should be very interesting, Meat Boy. Everything in me thinks that Leon is a better fighter and is going to be a better version of himself than Colby will be. But with the way this UFC year went, Sugar Sean getting a belt, Sugar Strickland getting a belt, I don't see Colby losing this fight. I don't know how he's going to get it done, but I feel like somehow he's going to end up with the former president around him, getting the belt wrapped around his waist. So I'm going to go with Colby Covington, and I think it's by decision as well. Super close fight, though, and maybe Leon spoils everything. I mean, I think Leon's a better fighter, but I don't know, man. Something tells me Colby's going to get this done. Any last thoughts?
No, I'm right there with you. Throw in the comments who you taking and why. You thinking the Chaos or the Rocky?